there, it's Sami-Jo, your Monday Fictionista, and happy Monday as well as happy Labor Day. So hopefully everybody is not working today, or if you are, you're making buttloads of extra money. All right, so today we are talking about, or I am talking about authors we love, but the books that they've written that we hate. I guess hate's kind of a strong word. I don't absolutely hate this book, but I'm having issues with it. So in the hopes that I am not insulting one of my favorite authors, today I am actually going to cover Anne Rice's The Sleeping Beauty trilogy. I love Anne Rice. She has inspired me to actually become a writer. She's the first novelist that I had followed that I actually really enjoyed and got me into reading as a teen. First books I stole from my mother's collection was A Witching Hour and that whole Mayfair Witches series. The Vampire Chronicles, even recently with The Wolf Gift and all of that. It's just, for me, there were some issues with the Sleeping Beauty series, and I was really looking forward to reading them because I'd heard so much great things, but I do have some problems with it. One, age. Beauty in it is only 15. Since I figured this out on, I guess, the first page of the novel, I had to kind of stop right there and let myself absorb the fact that all of this was happening to a 15-year-old. Now, in my modern mind, it was freaking out. Oh my God, can't believe this is happening to a 15-year-old. Until the thought process came through that, okay, change the perspective. In the time frame that this would have happened, yes, even though it's fairy tale time frame, but let's pretend that it's real. Fairy tale time frame. 15 is not an abnormal age to have children, to have sex, to be considered a woman, and that sort of thing. Okay, fine. I got over it. I moved on. My next issue was of consent. Again, this might be my modern woman kind of perspective, but I kind of had an issue with the slavery fact. I enjoy sex just as much as the next person, especially erotica. I have quite a collection of it, even though right now it's all towels behind me. But without the consent there, it made me a little bit uncomfortable. And I tried to get through it, and I kept trying to get through it, and it stopped me sort of there. Why? Because in a lot of the scenes that they do have where it's happening, there's just so much crying. Couldn't get over the crying. It was like, okay, I get it, it's supposed to be enjoyable, but there's crying. Stop crying. Please stop crying. It's just not sexy. In Anne's preface, she has written this, which I don't know if this was in the originals, but it is definitely in this one. And so I don't know if it was maybe so that she could explain her reasons behind writing it and that sort of thing. So let me read you one thing here. Books aren't about literal cruelty. They're about surrender, the fun of imagining you have no choice but to enjoy sex. Beauty slavery is delicious, sensuous, abandoned, and ultimately liberating. Okay, that makes sense to me. I'm really trying to capture and hold on to the liberating aspect of that sentence because so far I don't quite see it. I'm still stuck on the slavery and lack of consent portion of it, which is really hard for me to get around. Now, in this book as well, it's only about 250 pages, which isn't very long because I've only read the first one. Let me be real, I've only read the first one. I still plan on reading the rest of them because I'm hoping that as it goes along, it gathers momentum and then that liberating concept will come out. But so far, I've only read the first one. So this is, yes, a prejudgment, which you are fully, capable of calling me out on. But it was only 250 pages about on the first book, and it took me forever to get through. Forever. I even stopped and read something else and then had to come back to it. I don't usually do that. I feel like I'm cheating on my books. Oh. All right, so on here, it also states on the front, more as a marketing gimmick than anything, I think, if you liked 50 Shades of Grey, you'll love the Sleeping Beauty trilogy. Besides the spanking, I don't really see a lot of direct links between the two series, and whether you love the 50 Shades of Grey series or if you hated it, it's still, I don't think, a very good comparison. No matter what, Anne is a damn good writer. This is very well written. Her characters have extreme depth. Her world building is amazing, and I don't find that in the 50 Shades of Grey series, even though I did read all of it and enjoyed certain aspects of it. So, yes, it came out at a great time as far as capturing that bandwagon, so I'm sure it was just a marketing gimmick, but it's still All right, so as I said, I've only read the first one, and I'm still going to read through the rest of them. I have the 3 in the box set, plus there is a newer one as well. Why? Because I'm stubborn as hell. And also because, like I said, it's well written, and I love her worlds, and I love her in general. Anne Rice is amazing, but I'm just having trip ups with this one. So let me know what you think. Did you love the series? Did you hate it? Do you have issues with it? Or maybe Anne Rice's writing in and of itself? And also, are there other books that you love or that you hate from authors that you either love or hate? Could go vice versa. Make sure that you're sharing and tweeting and following the rest of the Fictionistas this week, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.